Hello, brethren in Zimbabwe, Christian citizenry. It is my pleasure to come before you and say a happy new year, happy 2024, the year of our kingship priesthood upon Zion. Our kingship priesthood is going to be reflected this year in summarizing our Johanic atonement sessions upon Zion. You remember in Zimbabwe we are regarded as a Christian country. How? It is because we are Trinitarians. As Trinitarians, we are facing difficulties in trying to fix our political, traditional, and religious conundrums as invaded by cosmopolitan democracy, with democracies fighting our Trinitarianism. So I'm going to be presenting to you our kingship priesthood template as represented by our Presidium Trilogy. Remember, in Zimbabwe, our template uses three presidents. President as His Excellency, followed by Vice President as our Chimurenga Guru or Chimurenga progenitor. Then we have got our Marine Matriarch is represented in Presidium by a Presidium Matriarch. You remember our setup, you remember our template as such. So our Presidium Trilogy is and its Cardinal servitude is going to be synchronized and reconciled this year, our year of kingship priesthood. Why is this year our year of kingship priesthood? It is because we are now rounding up our 100 years of Zionism in Zimbabwe since 1924, with Chief Gopo as Commissioner of Zionism at Great Zimbabwe after Professor or Dr. Samero Mutendi. Samere Mutendi commissioning of the Cardinal Star of Zion upon Great Zimbabwe, and closure of our state Sanhedrin. In Zimbabwe, we've got a kingdom of our kingship priesthood. We have got our state of Shekinah priesthood. Then we've got our country of Shekinah motherhood. Zimbabwe is regarded as herself or herself of our Shekinah motherhood. Then Zimbabwe as herself of our Shekinah motherhood is then in the hands of politicians. Then the state is in the hands of chiefs, whereas the kingdom is in the hands of our kingship priesthood upon Zion. So as such, we are represented in each category by a president constituting our Presidium Trilogy as head of our kingdom, head of our state, and head of our country in that order. So head of our country is a Shekinah matriarch, is accountable to the Marine in our Marine compromise. Marine compromise begets baptism of our New Testament dispensation converts, from whom we obtain our Christian brethren after baptism. Then we have got our state. Our state is responsible of fortresses as found in Zimbabwe. Fortresses, popularly known as Marushanga in Johane Masowe context. Then we have got our kingdom. Our kingdom, normally we will be referring to our rock foundation, Jelele, where our Murenga priesthood speaketh under jurisdiction of Mukwati in Matopos. So our kingship priesthood is represented at the highest level. Our highest level in Zimbabwe of authority is our Presidium, synchronized as Presidium Trilogy. So it's servitude in each category. We've got a cardinal server. A cardinal server. Cardinal servers are found from cardinal subjects of our system. So in each case, we've got a cardinal server of our country, cardinal server of our state, and the cardinal server of our kingdom, serving our kingship priesthood, Shekinah priesthood, and Shekinah motherhood, matriarch in that regard. So, according to our gospel in politics, gospel as regards to Johanic Daniel, we are supposed to appeal to our Presidium Trilogy to consider adopting a Christian template of political governance, a Christian template of statehood governance, and the Christian template of our kingship priesthood governance, constituting our Presidium Trilogy as known in Zimbabwe to suffice. So, in fixing our spiritual faculties, we have to consider our kingship priesthood, Shekinah priesthood, and Shekinah matriarch, Mwari cultism, in renouncing our Old Testament Mwari cultism parameters to New Testament dispensation, of whom Second Republic is born, and we expect Second Republic to also usher in Third and Final Republic, in which a rapture is inevitable. So that's our case. We need to appeal to our Presidium Trilogy to consider year 2024 as year of our kingship priesthood. Year 2020 was the year of our Shekinah priesthood of state. Then in 1980, you all know, we had our cardinal independence, begotten from head of Rhodesia state as Queen Elizabeth. After a Lancaster House, a constitution is presided over by Lord Carrington, from whom we got our cardinal independence for our country called Zimbabwe. And our country called Zimbabwe is represented at the highest level of our Presidium by a Shekinah matriarch, responsible of our marine parameters of our Mwari cultism system of governance. So that's how our Presidium is structured in Zimbabwe, evolving around our white triangle treaty of New Testament, the Adamic Tabernacle, is found in Masowe. We shall be unpacking the flag of Zimbabwe as cardinal connotations going forward, particularly in this year of Zionism rapture. Zionism rapture back to the fortress of Israelites in the state of Israel, where upon Zion, Bethlehem, Jerusalem, and Jordan is found. So a cardinal servitude is normally derives its mandate from cardinal treaties around our cardinal triangle of Presidium Trilogy, is represented by a white triangle on our cardinal flag. A white triangle shall be explained, and its cardinal connotations involving Gambiza, Gambiza represented by Cardinal Bed of Economic Fortune, and the star of martyrs from Father Gonzalo das Rivera, a Jesuit martyr, through Anglican Jesuit martyr to Chimurenga martyrs as such. So it's very important you understand and know our national flag as a cardinal flag with the cardinal connotations engraved in our cardinal treaties as surrounding our main treaty, the main treaty represented by a cardinal white triangle, a white triangle in reference to mitumbi mitatu, Johane Masowe, mitumbi mitatu, with our celestial dean of angelic faculties, represented by Dr. Wimbo, and our Mosaic Senator, Dr. Micho Changa, then our Marine Matriarch of Masowe, Dr. Chiera, also represented by Manzo clan for Manzo matriarchs in our Presidium setup of our Presidium Trilogy. So this is my thesis on national flag, our cardinal flag of Zimbabwe, which reflects our Christian status as a country, our Jesuit status as a state, then our messianic status as or Jesuit or messianic status or Mosaic status as a kingdom upon Zion, is represented by our doctor or professor of prophetic priesthood in Zimbabwe, in reference to Dr. Samero Mutende. So we have got much to discuss on our national flag, cardinal connotations, in unpacking those colors, each color representing a treaty, each color also representing our atonement regalia, is found in our cardinal party of Chimurenga Fortress, cardinal party of Chimurenga Fortress. You know it as ZANU-PF. We have got much to do with ZANU-PF in reconciling our politics and fixing our political conundrums, which caused social decadence and moral decadence in Zimbabwe. So after fixing our political, traditional, and religious conundrums, we expect a stabilization in Zimbabwe in all sectors of our cardinal trilogy, as represented by traditional chiefs of state in our Senate, and politicians in our parliament, then our kingship priesthood, who by then will be sitting together with our presidium in a cardinal, in giving cardinal advice and direction to Zimbabwe. Presidium trilogy as a cardinal state or Jesuit state, and Christian country of messianic kingdom of our kingship priesthood, is found in our public domain. Our public domain understands this narrative I am pushing, so it is not a problem addressing our public. It can only be a problem in advising and approaching our Presidium trilogy with this cardinal appeal of synchronizing and regalvanizing our threesome of templates in respect of kingship priesthood template, Shekinah priesthood template, and Shekinah matriarch the template of our marine parameters in seeking to to deport our imperial cultism and retain our national identity is identified with our Shekinah matriarch representing our Shekinah motherhood of Zimbabwe, our house of state is found in together with our state house for Shekinah fatherhood, and the Zimbabwe house of Shekinah motherhood just across is representing our Shekinah motherhood habitation. I thank you to be continued when found necessary, but this year I am appealing to politicians to the highest level to realize Trinitarianism and replace it with cosmopolitan democracy with the Trinitarianism. Trinitarianism also recognizes a democracy at the lowest level. Our lowest level of governance is parliament. Our highest level of governance is Senate. In the Senate, we don't entertain democracy. We entertain Trinitarianism. By Trinitarianism, we'll be referring to the realization of our kingship priesthood of Zion and our Shekinah priesthood of state, then Shekinah matriarch dynamics of Zimbabwe as a country in respect of Shekinah motherhood parameters. So I thank you to be continued when and if you found necessary.